Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 really awesome tricks you can do right now at home. Alright guys, so the first trick that I'm going to be showing you is going to be using a toothpick that I've got right here in my hand. And I want you to focus on the toothpick and watch it very closely, because you'll actually see I can make it completely vanish. But if I focus all of my energy on the toothpick and call out to it, there it is, once more. Alright guys, so this is how you do the vanishing toothpick trick. So for this you're going to need a toothpick, and just an ordinary household toothpick, and some tape. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take a very, very tiny piece of tape, maybe about this big, very tiny, I hope you can see that, and you're going to attach it to maybe about a centimeter down on one of the points of the toothpick, like that. And now you're going to attach the sticky part to the nail of one of your thumbs. Okay, or maybe just below the nail of one of your thumbs. Just like that, so that's now attached. You can see I've used a tiny piece of tape to attach the toothpick to the nail of my thumb. Now you are ready to do the trick. So pretty much once you have it like this, you're going to bend your thumb down like this and use these other 4 fingers to cover up the tip of where the toothpick is attached to your thumb, like that, and the rest of your thumb. So it looks like you were just holding a toothpick at the right angle, and the angles are pretty good. And now when you want to make the toothpick vanish, you're just going to drop your hand really quickly. Now, what happened is when I put my hand back, the toothpick is actually hidden behind my thumb here because it is taped there. It's hidden behind my thumb, and from the front, you cannot see. Now to make it reappear, you're going to simply act as if you were grabbing it out of thin air and put your thumb, bend it back down, and cover your thumb up again in a really quick action. Okay, so you're here, covering it up from the back of your hand, and to make it reappear, you're going to bend your thumb down and use your hands to cover that up, to cover your thumb up again, in a really quick action to make it look as if the toothpick has appeared from thin air. So just going over that really quickly again, you start in this position with the toothpick attached to your thumb right there. You use these 4 fingers to cover up your thumb so it looks like you're just holding the toothpick. And then to make the toothpick vanish, you simply tilt back a little bit and release your hand like this. Open up your hand so that the toothpick is hidden behind your thumb just like that, so from the front you cannot see it. And then simply reach out in thin air, putting your thumb down and covering up your thumb with your other 4 fingers to make it seem as if the toothpick has reappeared from nothing. And that is how you do the amazing toothpick trick. Alright guys, so for the next trick that I'm going to show you, you can see I have a elastic here that I've cut in half, and I got a ring. Now I'm going to thread the elastic through the ring, just like this, so you can see it right there. And using only the power of my mind, I'm going to attempt to move the ring up along the elastic. So if I focus all of my energy, you can see it slowly is starting to rise on the elastic. Going up and up, all the way up the elastic. Using only the power of my mind. Alright guys, so here's how you do the rising ring effect. So for this you're going to need an elastic, and you're going to just cut it in half using some scissors so that The elastic is no longer attached and it is just a string of elastic, and you're going to need a ring. Doesn't matter what ring you use as long as you have a cut elastic and a ring. And you're going to take the elastic, and in your hand you're going to fold up the elastic before you begin so that you now have bunched up elastic in your hand. You're now going to use the rest of your fingers and hand to hide the bunched up elastic and hold it between your pointer finger and thumb so that from the front it looks like you are just holding an elastic, but from the back you can kind of see the bunched up elastic hidden in your hand. And that is how you want to be, that is your setup for this trick. Once you have the bunched up elastic hidden in your hand, you are going to take your ring and put the elastic through the ring like that and make the elastic on a slight angle so that the ring is closer to your thumb, to the lower hand than the top hand. Now to make it rise, you are going to simply keep tension on the rubber band to keep it taut and slowly release the pressure in this hand holding the bunched up elastic so that the elastic moves the ring slowly up, because all I'm doing is releasing that bunched up elastic in my hand, and because I am putting tension there, it's going to continue to move up as the ring moves up the elastic. Okay, so just a quick one more time of that. You take the elastic, bunch it up in one of your hands, hold it like this, and then put the ring through the elastic and you're ready to go. So you hold it here, and to make it rise, you simply release the tension on the rubber band from this hand, and it makes the rubber band slowly rise up the ring, and you are slowly releasing tension on the rubber band to make the ring rise up the rubber band. And that is how you do rising ring. Alright guys, so the last trick I'm going to show you, I'm going to be using two elastics here. Okay, so I have a yellow one and a red one. Now as you can see, if I were to try and push these two elastics together, it doesn't really work. But if I just focus all of my energy on it and actually get them to link, just like that, you can see it's linked right through there, just like that. And now to get them apart. So 1, 2, 3, just like that, they are now separated, and I would go ahead and hand that to my spectator so that they can examine it. Alright guys, so here's how you do the incredible linking rubber band trick. So for this trick, you're just going to need 2 rubber bands, and it is better if you use 2 different colors, and that just makes the effect a little bit more powerful because you can see the 2 contrasting rubber bands connecting together. Now this trick has a little bit of tricky moves, but once you master them, it should be pretty easy. So to start, you're going to take one of the rubber bands and hold it between your 2 pointer fingers, just like this. Then take the next rubber band and hold it between your 2 ring fingers, just like this. Okay, so you have the 2 rubber bands like this. And now to set up, you're going to take your 2 thumbs and take this first rubber band, the top rubber band, and put your 2 thumbs hooking it there, like this. Okay, so this part of your thumb is going to be hooking on to the bottom strand of the top rubber band, like this. And then you're going to put your 2 thumbs through the bottom rubber band. Okay, so now you're in this position. Now you're going to take your 2 middle fingers and switch places with your thumbs. So your middle fingers come over and take the places of your thumbs. So now you're in this position. You have one color, a different color, one color, a different color. Now you're pretty much going to just repeat what you just did. You're going to take this part of your thumb, hook it around the bottom part of the top band, right here, put it through the bottom one, and switch places with your middle fingers. Okay? Which will make it look like you're just holding two ordinary rubber bands. Now, let's go through this quickly one more time. So you are holding the top rubber band between your two pointer fingers and the bottom rubber band between your two ring fingers. You then take your thumb and hold onto the bottom strand of the top rubber band, and then put both of your thumbs through the bottom band. Now you're going to take your middle fingers and switch places with your thumb so that you are in this position here. Then you're going to repeat the action. Take your thumbs, take this band here, put it through the bottom band and switch places with your middle fingers here, so that now you can see it looks like you are just holding two ordinary rubber bands. Now it looks like that from the back and from the front, as long as your fingers are tight here and not open. So you need to make them tight. And now to link the bands, so that is just the setup. Now to actually do the trick, you need to hold it like this and go up to somebody. And to link the bands, you're going to take your thumb and pretend to push down. As you're pushing down, you're going to just release one of your middle fingers. Okay, take it out through the hole and put it back again really quickly. Okay, so it would be like this. You push down and then really quickly you just release your middle finger and put it back. And that will make it look like the bands are linked. Really, it is just all bundled up and twisted. Now to unconnect the bands, you're going to simply release with this middle finger here, and these two bands will be separated again. So just really quickly, once you are in the setup position, so the bands are twisted in the right position, you're going to release one of your middle fingers, it doesn't matter which one, as you push down with your thumb really quickly, okay, to link the bands, to make it appear as if you were linking the bands. And then you are going to unlink the bands, simply release with this middle finger, which will untwist the bands as you push up. And it'll make it look like the two rubber bands are separated. And that is how you do the amazing linking rubber band trick. Well guys, I really hope you like those tricks. If you are interested in magic tricks like this, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any more videos that I upload. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.